Tax day is April 18th, which is a little more than 10 days away. And while many of us are looking for deductions, some may need a little more time to file. Well, the IRS is extending the tax filing deadline for people impacted by natural disasters. They have until October 16th to file their federal, individual, and business tax returns. But if you are not able to file your taxes, you can request an automatic extension. Keep in mind, an extension doesn't extend the time you have to pay your taxes, meaning the amount. Joining us now to discuss is Steve Ellis, president of Taxpayers for Common Sense. He's here to walk us through some of the major hurdles filers might face. Steve, thank you so much for coming on Morning Rush. We appreciate it. So who can file for free and what resources are there for them to do so?
Sure. Anybody who has an adjusted gross income of $73,000 or less can apply to file for free. And then you can do that online. You can do that through paper.
And for those that are using tax services, what is the best method to go about this? Is it easier to do? More people are doing this online these days. Is that right?
Absolutely.
So under what circumstances would you advise people to get professional help to get their taxes done? Or would you rely on doing it yourself? What do you recommend?
It all depends on your level of comfort with the tax code. And how organized you are. And certainly, if you have an exotic situation, you had some sort of big issues, you bought a house or you got married or you have separate streams of income, you've lived in different states, those all sort of things can make it a little more complicated that you might want to see professional services, but you can still do it on your own as well if you feel comfortable with that.
You mentioned things like buying a home. I know there's always the debate about whether you take the standard deduction or you itemize it. Do you have any advice for how you make that decision and to where you'll get the most bang for your buck?
Well, so in the 2018 tax cut, the Tax Cut and Jobs Act, they significantly increased the standard deduction. I believe for this year, for a married couple, it's about $26,000, which is a pretty sizable standard deduction. And you couple that with, they also cap the amount that you can deduct for state and local taxes at $10,000. So when you put those two things together, you have to be paying enough interest because that's what you're able to deduct on home and your mortgage to actually justify doing an itemization. But basically, take whatever is the most.
And under what circumstances could someone get audited? Because I think everyone is always worried about that, messing up their taxes in some way and the government coming after them.
Well, I mean, technically anybody can be audited, but certainly there are red flags of unreported income or, you use a lot of round numbers. Let's face it, most things are not round numbers these days. Or you have an excessive number of deductions. Those are things that are going to be red flags. But really, what the IRS has said that they're really trying to target higher income earners. So, for instance, in their increased enforcement after getting $80 billion in the recent legislation, that they're going to really targeting people making more than $400,000 in adjusted gross income.
And I want to talk about some special exceptions here. That is people that have been affected by natural disasters. We all know those tornadoes ripped through numerous counties in Alabama and Georgia, causing widespread damage. California was hit with back-to-back storms. Taxpayers in those states, though, they're going to have some extra time to file. What will they need to do to take advantage of that extra time?
Well, one very important thing that you mentioned at the very top of this is you have extra time to file the paperwork, but if you think you're going to owe taxes, you should pay those. You estimate how much you think you're going to owe, and if it's less, then you're going to owe the government more. If it's much, you're going to get a refund. But Uncle Sam wants their money, and if you don't actually pay those estimated taxes, you could have a penalty on top of that. So that's a key thing to keep in mind. And then, you can imagine if you have a tornado go through your house, you have a flood, you may not have all your paperwork. It's going to take a lot more time to actually get that together, and that's why Uncle Sam gives you that extra time.
Steve Ellis, president of Taxpayers for Common Sense. Appreciate you coming down and talking about this.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.